What's up, YouTube? Gothatfunk here. Anybody who's known me for any length of time or who knows me very well will be able to tell you that my favorite TV show of all time is Babylon 5. I fucking love that show. I'm a huge geek when it comes to B5. I'm not just a fan of the TV show, but I've also got all the mini movies of B5. I've got 10 of the novels. I've got every single issue of Babylon 5 magazine. I've got toy spaceships and toy characters and you name it, I've got it. So yeah, geek. Okay. Anyway, I don't want to talk too much about the show per se itself, but in the next couple of months or so, every once in a while, I'm going to bring up an issue that was raised on the show and use the show as a basis for initiating a conversation. But I want to stress the conversation is not about the show Babylon 5. I'm trying to get into a conversation about real life, but using these issues brought up by the show in the way they're brought up by the show to start the conversation. You with me so far? Hope so. Okay. Now, the show is set in the 23rd century, and if you read the back history to the show or the Babylon 5 universe, you will know that according to the Babylon 5 universe, human beings make first contact with an alien race in the 22nd century, and the show set about 100 years later. Okay. Now, when we make contact with our first alien race, we are surprised to learn that they have a religion of their very own, which is completely different to ours, obviously. And as we get out into the galaxy, we learn that more or less all of the spacefaring races have some kind of religious belief, some kind of belief in a creator deity. Many of them have beliefs in an immortal soul as well. So I want to run with that for a second. In the TV show, when we first make contact with an alien race and find out that they have a religion, it affects the religions here on Earth. It starts to make new religions pop up because obviously most terrestrial scripture doesn't include the possibility of life on other planets. And so now that we know there's life on other planets and it's intelligent life and these people have a religion, it causes all these new religions to pop up all over the world. Some people abandon their traditional religions, some people modify traditional religions, and some people adopt alien religions as their own. The thinking being that these aliens are more technologically advanced, so perhaps they're more spiritually advanced as well. Okay, now I would like to ask the question, just suppose that we made definite contact with a intelligent life form from another world. Whether that was in person, whether they came here or we went there, or if it was just through some communications device of some kind. We found some way to communicate across the transom of space, but in real time. And we found out that these aliens had a religion. And I'm talking not about the show now, I'm talking about in real life. Let's say we found out that there was intelligent life on another planet and that intelligence also believed in a creator being, and they believed in the immortality of the self or the soul. So, how do you think such a revelation would affect religions here on Earth? Do you think people would be prone to abandoning their religion, or would religious people be more likely to sort of batten down the hatches and cling onto their religion more fervently? Do you think that they would be trying to convert the aliens to human religions? That's always one for thought as well. But one thing's for sure, if we made contact with an alien race and it was intelligent, it would affect religious belief here on Earth, even if those aliens did not have any religious belief. But to find out that they did, do you think that if aliens also had a belief in some kind of a God, that humans who believed in God would feel more emboldened in their belief, or do you think it would make them more likely to question their beliefs since their beliefs are all based on Scripture and Scripture doesn't account for those aliens? How do you think it would affect religion on Earth? Do you think it would affect it for the better, for the worse, or would it be indeterminable? I would love to see what you've got to say about this. Video responses are heartily encouraged to answer the two questions. Question 1. If we made contact, definite contact with an alien race, how would that, all by itself, affect religion here on Earth? Question 2, related but different. If those aliens had a religion, a belief in a supernatural deity that created the universe, how do you think that would affect religion here on Earth? Do you also think it might affect the lack of belief here on Earth? Sub-question there. Okay, I look forward to any and all video responses, and I thank you for watching this video. Until next time, may all your ups and downs be ups.